Hey guys, just kind of hanging out on a Tuesday, and kind of don't feel like working today. Yesterday was really slow driving the car, and I just kind of felt like I could have done something else. And I mean, I made money, but I'm starting to see that Mondays, Tuesdays, aren't necessarily very good days to drive. You're not really getting a lot of clients. There's not people like out and about. When people do go out and about, they just take their own cars. So I think I'm gonna go fishing. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. That's not a bad idea. I can just put the mic right there, and then that's perfect. I wish I'd thought of that before. Isn't the sound so much nicer with the good microphone? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it just isolates out a lot of noise that I don't want in the shot, you know what I'm saying? Now I just gotta make sure that doesn't, oh, hey, perfect, look at that. Let's go to Walmart. Aha! I pretty much get all my fishing equipment at Walmart because it's, that's the only place where they have like a good selection of fishing gear, like that's near me. I'm not trying to drive super far just to get fishing gear. And I don't really need anything expensive or complicated. So what I've been doing is I've been using these little bait keeper hooks, and I was thinking, man, like I can just find my bait as I go, and I can just stick it on a hook and fish. And survival-wise, that's excellent. I have been out practicing. I went and I did the 100 subscribers video shooting for the Songbird Ultralight channel. We're at 98 subscribers. If you haven't gone over there, subscribe. I also might do a drawing, but so the point of that is I have been picking up bugs that I find. I'll use like my shemagh, my scarf, and catch a bug and put it on the hook and stuff, but I kind of feel a little bad sometimes, like I'm killing a bug or I'm killing a worm or I'm doing something that I could just use an artificial fly and cast it out there and still catch fish and still have fun, which is the whole point, is to have fun. And I don't need to use live bait. And in a lot of places that I've fished, it says no live bait. So, maybe I'll just go find some trout flies, I thought today. And then not only do I not have to fool around with finding bait, but then I don't have to use weights. I don't have to use bobbers, anything like that. I can just flick out a fly. I can just flick out a fly on my, on my 10-foot pole and catch tenkara style like I'm fly fishing. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think that it'll cut down on like having to find bait and stuff, which I like to use bait, but sometimes, like I'm saying, I feel bad about like, taking an insect and just putting it on the hook and using it to catch a fish that I'm going to release anyway. I don't mean to sound like too much of a hippie here, but it's a lot of work to find bait. I don't want to buy bait because that's kind of silly. And it's just quick and easy for me to use a fly. The one thing, I was thinking about going and buying crickets from the bait store or crickets from the pet store where you feed a gecko or you feed your frog or whatever. And I thought that's pretty cool. Like I could just pay like a cent a cricket and get like 8-10 crickets and, you know, catch some crappie and stuff. But I kind of thought about it a little bit longer and decided, hold up now. One of the big problems with fishing is that people buy bait from these bait stores and they're getting minnows that are farmed. They're getting, you know, insects that are farmed. And these baits aren't native to the area where people fish. And then when they are using the bait, like bait will get out and get into the water, or crickets or bugs will get out and get into the environment. It introduces maybe pests, it introduces predators and certain species that will disrupt the ecosystem. So really, it's a really bad thing, these baits that people use and that I've used in the past, especially if when you're done with the bait, you're like, oh, I'm gonna let go, you know, let the rest of the fish go into the water instead of killing them. They throw the fish into the creek or the stream or whatever, and now there's a new species of fish in that creek just because someone dumped their bait there. Like an entirely new, it could be from China or whatever, and all of a sudden the whole ecosystem changes. So that's really not good, like really, really not good. So I've decided I'm gonna try using locally caught insects and stuff and put them on a hook, or barring that, if I kind of feel bad about it, or if I don't want to put the time into that, I will use a fly, and we'll see how it works. I've now ripped off both of my rear mud flaps backing into parking spots. They get pinched between the curb and the back of the tire, and I don't think I'm going to reattach it. It's not worth it anymore. This is a super, super busy Tuesday at Walmart. It's like way too many people here. I thought you all were supposed to be out achieving the American dream. Why aren't you working? The most dangerous aisle in the whole store. Now, one thing I'm thinking about is probably getting a bigger fly, because I don't think any fish ever has been like, that's too big for me to eat. And I think that the more visible it is, the more bug-like it looks, the better. Hopefully we can find something here that I just found. So, just found this. It's $6.30. And it's got, 25 little ones. You know what? I think I used South Bend before and I caught a couple on those little yellow ones. Let's see, $6.26, and then there's 25. That comes out to like 25 cents per. And that's cheaper than bait, probably. So if I lose a couple of these, not a big deal. I think I'm gonna give that a shot. Never actually gonna use this. I really like it, but I'll put it back. It's like $1, but I don't need it. What on earth is a survival towel? I don't understand. Why do you need a towel for survival? Maybe a bandana? Why don't you just carry a bandana? Funny that, like, in the picture, he's not, like, completely covered. You see the head end of the hammock? It's like, that would not hold up to rain. But, I mean, that's cool to have hammock rain fly. I'm gonna look and see if they have a camera flexible leg tripod for the phone. Whew. Man, that garbage truck smells bad. Kind of neat thing about these bobbers is you just pop that off and then you can pull all the line out easily. It doesn't tie onto your line or anything. Since I use the bait with the bobber, I'm gonna leave that on there like that. It doesn't stick into anything. And that just slides in there like that. Overkill knife time. Right. It's pretty nifty, yeah? At least I'll have a lot of opportunities to try and see what I like. So the one that worked for me in the past were these yellow ones. Honestly, this one seems like such a winner. I'm just gonna use that one. How to tie this without like destroying it. People probably see me standing here and think I'm crazy. Should we call the police? Does he need help? Alright, that's it. It's so frustrating. Go around a couple times. 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll call it a day. Oh my god, I hate you so much, little flies. There we go. Ah. Yeah. Aha. Awesome. Put some oils from the bridge of our nose on that instead of buying the oil that they sell for fly fishing lures. And just because I know you're not going to believe me, check this out. Nose grease is a great little lubricant that you can use in a pinch. That keeps it from getting really too wet. Much oil from our nose as we can on there. And it makes it stay afloat longer. And for that little tag end, instead of overkill knife time, we're gonna do a more sensible solution here, which we probably should have done before in the parking lot. Just a little snip. I like this little micro. Keep it in here. And dress it a little bit. How's that? I think that'll catch some fish. That rides right there. It doesn't rattle around or anything. I can leave it there while I'm driving Uber. And no one knows it's there. I just swallowed my gum. Oopsie daisies. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. And time to go fishing. Grab this out of there. And we're ready to go. This is like a canoe launch. And it's got access here. Can I just step in an anthill? There's the car. Trash can, super handy. If you're gonna leave no trace, nice to have trash cans to help you. So yeah, just walking down towards, we're gonna start here. We can park further over there. It's a spot I like better for panfish, but I figure good to have the exercise, walk over there. And it doesn't look super nice out, but at least it's cool and there's a breeze, you know. So there's fishing spot number 1. I learned this from a fishing channel. Sneak up and fish the shore where you're gonna be standing. I'm gonna do that first so that I don't scare anything away that's hanging out around here. All right, so here's the fly. There's the line, the 10-foot pole, and let's see if this works at all. So there was a decent-sized brim or bluegill or whatever that came up to it and looked at it when I first put it in, but then I spooked him away because I moved it and he like saw the line and dipped out. So I'm gonna keep trying and I'll show you if I catch anything. So this is like the definition of ultralight fishing, but like I guess this is a little minnow, or big minnow, or a little carp. I don't know. I'm gonna check what species it is, but that's, you know, just caught it on the fly there. Right there behind me. That's a heck of a lot of fun. He's pretty cool looking. I don't know if it's a minnow or a bass. If you know what that is, let me know. It kind of looks like a little bass. That's fun. I'm gonna let him go though. Well, you saw how I was throwing it out there. I was switching it up a little bit, letting it drift and jerking it around so it looked like a bug struggling on the top of the water. And finally just settled on letting it drift because I got tired, I guess. I was talking on the phone with my cousin and it worked. That little bass or minnow or whatever the hell it was hit it and pulled it in. It was fun. I forgot my towel though to wipe my fishy hands off, so I'm gonna have to avoid rubbing my hands on my pants and stuff because I don't want to have to wash these pants just because I went fishing once. Little minnows are going crazy here. See the water rippling with them. They're all up in here, which if there's a lot of bait fish. Thought that was a crawfish. If there's a lot of bait fish here, then it makes sense that there'll be little bass and stuff coming in and feeding on them. But I'm gonna fish here a little bit longer and then I'm gonna get my walk in. I'm gonna go down the river a little bit on this path. We're just walking down the path here, getting a little physical activity in, not getting winded or anything, but you know, just being more active than maybe I have been in the past when I do things like this and I go park right next to where I'm gonna fish. Instead, I'm gonna walk probably quarter mile total today and just move around a little bit. I'm trying, it's not a lot, but I'm not in bad shape really. I mean, I'm still in good shape from the trail, but I miss moving every day. I'm trying this new thing where I'm kind of thinking about calling it the 3 E's. I'm trying to earn, exercise, and enjoy myself every single day. So, create something, earn some money, drive, or do something that is promoting my book, do work on the YouTube channel. The enjoy part of it's kind of flexible because I can do stuff that I like to do as far as making videos and stuff. So that kind of counts as earning and enjoying. So where those things overlap, that's kind of cool. But like today, I'm kind of making a video. That's kind of an earn thing. It's mostly an enjoy thing. And I'm getting exercise walking around. And so it hits like a lot of my categories. I'm pretty excited to be out here. So I didn't walk all the way down there yet. But I found this little bend in the river here. I don't normally fish here. But I think if you look, there's sandy spots where people have stood. But I think I'm going to try here. There's probably less pressure in the middle here. Down from the parking lot. So maybe there'll be a little more fish hanging out around here. So it's kind of irritating. They're hitting the fly there, but they're hitting the sides of it. They're not swallowing the whole thing like that little baby bass or whatever it was carp did. So maybe it's not going to work for brim because they hit the side of it instead of hitting the actual hook, swallowing the whole thing. But I'm going to try here closer to where I set the camera up, and I'll show you if I got anything. So I saw some bubbles over there. You can probably see some ripples and things in the water. And I threw my fly over and let it drift. It seems like drifting it is the way to go. I was rewarded with a nice little sunfish. Isn't that cool? Let's see if we can get him in focus there. Anyways, that was fun. He put up a good little fight, and now I'm gonna go put him back where he belongs. It's starting to sprinkle here, so I'm letting my line drift a little bit more, and then I think I'm going to have to put on a rain jacket. Well, as soon as you put on rain gear, it stops sprinkling, and you get all hot and Ugh. Guess I didn't need to put my rain gear on anyway. That was cool, we caught a fish there. It's like I'm catching one fish per little location and then I have to move because I guess the fight scares them away. Anyway, I'm gonna go down here and fish this little thing right here and see if we can catch anything. Hey. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. That one's beautiful. Look at that beautiful fish. Look how pretty he is. Look at that green color on there. That is why I like doing this. So you see, it is viable. There's the tip of the rod. See how darn long it is. This breaks down, it fits in the back of my car. I don't have to fiddle with anything. I don't have to mess with the reel. I don't have to mess with anything. I just can catch a fish super easily. It's quick and dirty. I don't even need to have bait. These little flies work really well. And the result is pretty excellent. Look at that coloring, man. Is that a long ear sunfish or what? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna let them go and keep fishing. If we catch anything cool, I'm gonna show you. I just can't get over the turquoise color on that guy, especially on this side. Anyways, so we're gonna let this guy go. And that's that. So we're gonna get back to fishing. Super easy, super nice. I'm really enjoying this cane pole. And I think that it's something more people should try. It's $5 for a cane pole. The only thing I forgot today is my towel for cleaning off my nasty fingers. Ugh. I'm just showing you how I just, right at the tip of the pole there, just letting that yellow fly drift down past all the stuff underneath the water. And the fish will come up and grab it. Well, there's another little sunfish. Not as pretty as the last one, but still fun to catch. Now I'm thinking if you really had to, you could, I mean, I've caught what, 5 fish, 6 fish in the last hour? You could easily take all these and make like a fish chowder out of them or something like that if you needed to eat, you know. You could do it on a camp stove even, you could do it over a campfire. Pretty simple. All you need is a couple little dry flies like that and a hook and a line. So anyways, I think I'm done with the videoing for today, guys. I'm going to get to editing this up together and do a little vlog today. The rest of my day is just going to be hanging out at the house. Maybe I'll leave the Uber app on to see if I can get some rides, but I'm just gonna chill and maybe cook some dinner and hang out, edit some videos. So thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the scenery. It's definitely been nice to get out of the house for an hour or two and walk and get some exercise. So look for a local fishing hole near you. Just hang out and have some fun for like $5, $6, maybe $15 total. You can catch some little fish and enjoy yourself, have some fun. So I'm gonna let this guy go and I'm gonna let you guys go and we'll see you in the next video. And another one, look at this one. He's all kinds of jacked up. Look at his throat. He'll stop moving. Look how it's like open, you see what I'm saying? He's got like 2 mouths. Maybe shouldn't eat fish out of this water.